Who's Ziggy? Which one is Ziggy?
Damien.
Man, cool shit. I'm trying to remember. Who the hell? Damien. Big Damien?
Huh? Nah, the little dude, the dude I used to run with, the New York dude.
Oh, man.
You don't remember?
I do, but I remember I don't remember that much, you feel me?
Remember the dude was walking? He was kind of he was sea walking. And I don't know if it was your cousin or somebody. I don't even know if he was there, honestly.
Yeah, what happened?
We was all there, you know, pretty much, you know, chilling at the it was at the homecoming. You guys had like a homecoming jumping off at the school. And I think you was there. I'm not sure, but your and I don't know if the other dude was your cousin, the nigga from 40s. And I guess, you know, Damien, he was you know that New York nigga I used to run with. You feel me? Like the nigga, I guess he was sea walking or something, or you know, or your boy was sea walking. But I don't know what, you know, I don't know what happened. I don't know if your mans went up to my nigga D, and that's that nigga where he was from. But you know, the little confrontation was going on some hood shit. You know, it was like they told each other where each other was from, and I guess like, you know, almost became a Royal Rumble up in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, you was there?
I was there, I remember that.
Oh, you wasn't there?
George probably remember that.
I'm not sure if you was there, though. Man. I know George was there, and the other dude, I think he was telling me he got killed or something like that. Was your cousin? That was your cousin or something?
That was George brother got killed a long time ago.
Fucked up. How he passed away, if you don't mind me asking, dog?
Yeah, he got shot like years ago.
Oh, you got shot up?
Yeah.
Man, everybody got.
George probably remember that happened. Yeah, I don't remember.
Man. But you don't remember going to any of the, you know, any of the homecomings, none of that shit, like, you know, a football game?
I remember probably a couple of football games, but I was, you know,
it was like.
I'm gonna talk to him about it.
Hey, you don't remember Damien though? You don't remember him at all?
I think I remember light skin cat, right?
Yeah, the nigga that used to mess with Michelle, the one I guess you got pregnant, the ones you got kids by.
I don't even know one.
What'd you say?
You got one by her, only one.
Oh, is that right?
One kid.
Oh, I thought your son was from her too. Your son.
I got that. My son mom was in Miami. I got to get out my house.
Oh, it's the one you got married to, or a whole different woman?
Nah. That's a whole different girl.
Damn.
She in Miami. She in Miami. She in Finland.
Oh, she in the 305?
5954, you know?
Yeah, man. You ain't going out there or no?
I know I'd be out there, man. Back and forth. I got some partners out there, so go out there and shit.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember that what's name son, right? Chaka Khan.
yeah, Chaka Khan son, yeah. How you knew he was Chaka Khan son?
I don't know. He told me about it. I know he told me about that shit.
Yeah, I ain't hollered at him or seen him. Yeah, like ever since he got hemmed up for that little murder case or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He kind of like.
I do remember that. I heard about that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like during that time, I think he got hemmed up for that crazy shit like in 03 or 04 or some shit like that. But I know, you know, like kind of like a something like that, you feel me? But I know we kind of like departed our ways because he wanted me to push that white girl with him. And I told him like, nah, man, you know, I'm trying to get my shit together. I'm trying to get my life together. You feel me? Like, you know, he pulled out, you know, a couple of guns, you know, all of that. Told me, yeah, nigga, I got your back. Woo. You know, he's gonna have me hang him. I'm like, nah, dog, I'm trying to get my shit right. You feel me? Because I was still trying to go back to school, you know, get my diploma right back then. You know what I'm saying? Or my GED. I think it's no. I think it was my GED. I wanted to get my GED at the time, so I didn't want to fuck around in the streets as much as he wanted to be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he got hemmed up for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What? Yeah, man. But I was just, I was just reminiscing like in the schools and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you was pretty much like both of y'all niggas was my niggas. You feel me? But I know it was like little shit here and there. Like, you know how rumors get spread and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause there was another nigga that used to run with y'all. I seen that nigga at a house party, dog. I bullshit you now. This was like probably like in 2000, nigga, like 14 years ago, dog. That's the last time I seen that nigga in 2000. Yeah, but he was cool, but he had dyed his hair. That's the last time I seen it. He had like gold hair and shit, man.
He out there with Pam,
Give me a second, y'all. Hello? 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 My bad, y'all. But yeah, if y'all want to tune in to my other videos and all of that, this shit got something to do with that happened from way back. You know what I'm saying? It got a lot to do with niggas snitching, motherfucking. As far as Chaka Khan, when that bitch was getting fucked and getting robbed like a bitch, there was a lot of shit going on before I came across as far as seeing her, you dig? I want to touch on like back in 95 before I got to meet all of them cocksuckers. I was getting moved around as far as me living in the valley and all that. I was getting moved around. So when I entered Walter Reed from going to these other schools in the valley, I went to like, I was like in middle school, so I went to Patrick Henry for a good amount of time. I went to other schools. I got to meet like a different type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? SA Gang, I don't know if Hollywood, and it was Cali folks. The thing was with the folks, they wasn't as much big like how they are in Chicago, but the reason why I call them Cali folks, because it was like some niggas that try to start some shit that had something to do with the movement in Chicago. They was like 40 niggas strong. You dig? And at that time, it was just, like I said, a group of people that was, that started an organization out there. It wasn't as big yet, but they was doing their thing, you dig? Hustling in the streets, keeping the gang alive. Now these gangs I mentioned, I wasn't from none of those gangs, you dig? And a lot of them was just pushing Folk Nation, from what I know. Ben and Rome, they was like two young brothers that was like real tight with each other. You know, them niggas was like Starksky and Hutch. They was like the Chris Cross out the bunch. Two individuals, you know what I'm saying, pushing Milwaukee, Folk Nation. I'm sure Rome, if he was to watch this motherfucking video, he know what I'm talking about, because at that time he just came out here from Milwaukee. I think it was Wisconsin or something like that. And they had these other individuals as well, Monica Davis, resting in peace, Gino, Elliot, and Hado. Hado had like 3 different names. I couldn't even tell you what his real name was, but he either went by Harold or Diablo. Now, those individuals I just mentioned, Hado, Gino, Elliot, Monica, they was pushing folks, but they're like pushing the Chicago folks, you know what I'm saying? They was banging their blue rags. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot of confusion, because when I was going to junior high, it was some niggas banging 4 against the crib. And they was going up to the school, you know, taking niggas' lunches, going in kids' pockets, punching out kids, coming up there taking off with like shirts and shit from the lost and found. You know, them niggas would sneak up in classes after school was over, you know, taking shit. And we're not talking about a lot of niggas from 4 against the crib. It was only like two individuals, 2 guys and a bitch. You know, they was just causing major damage up there, you know, doing a lot of stupid shit, punking little niggas, you dig? So, at that time being, you know, like, they gave Gino, Elliot, Harold an ultimatum, you know what I'm saying? They gave them ultimatum, like, either y'all niggas is gonna be from 4 against the crib, or we going up there checking y'all niggas' pockets every day. So, they eventually, you know, joined in the 4 and shit. And when they joined in the gang or whatever, I don't know how they got initiated or whatever. All I know, they was claiming this shit for like a couple of weeks. And after they joined it, then after that, like, Gino was supposed to be banging this shit too. But the nigga got fucking punched out his sneakers for trying to bang 4 folks. Like, he tried to start his own shit within the 4 against the Crips, and them niggas wasn't feeling that shit. So after they heard the rumor, you know, they went up there and knocked his bitch ass out. So, like, Rome, and then it was a rumor that while I was going to school, if them niggas didn't join, them niggas was gonna get knocked the fuck out too. So, as far as like Hotto, Gino, Elliot, you know, while they was banging 4 against the crib, you know, like Monica and like her peoples, you know what I'm saying, they was just like banging folks still, but them niggas was just like, you know, on the lookout, you dig? So after this nigga Gino gets knocked the fuck out, you know what I'm saying, by these 2 dudes. Actually, well, he didn't get jumped at all. Like, one nigga punched him in the fucking face, and, you know, the nigga flew like a motherfucker, you dig? So it got to the point, them niggas, you know, after they heard what happened to Gino, the niggas was basically terrified. The niggas was terrified for a long time, you dig? The niggas was so terrified to the point, and after the bell rang, they wasn't catching like the buses they normally catch. Like, niggas will go their different ways or whatever because they were scared, you dig? So once the niggas was taking those different routes or whatever, it was a rumor that, you know, when recess came along a couple of weeks later, that them 4 niggas was coming up to the school to get banned in Rome. You know, I guess they wanted them niggas to be from 4 Gangsta Crip or whatever. And I guess the rumor was about if them niggas didn't join, they was just finna just get rushed. Told them niggas been in Rome to get ready, nigga, we coming. So, you know, when that rumor got around the niggas and shit, you know what I'm saying, that nigga been in Rome, they made like one phone call, and like later on that day, you know what I'm saying, it was like at least like 80 niggas that showed up to the fucking school, you know what I'm saying. And then 4 Gangsta Crip niggas, they basically backed down. And I think one of them niggas out the bunch, I couldn't even tell you his name, but the nigga stepped up to him and shit. It was like, look, if y'all niggas ever come up to the school ever again, y'all niggas is getting murdered. So, you know, them niggas basically never came back there ever again. So eventually Hotto, Elliot, and Gino, they wind up being from folks again, you dig? Months and months later, you know, a race riot happened at the school a day before I just checked out. So it was a lot of shit going on with the black versus the brown back in '95, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was getting rushed, niggas was getting thrown in trash cans, all of that noise, you dig? So it was a rumor that Gino wanted to fight me because his girlfriend couldn't come for me. I didn't never knew the nigga was with the bitch. So when I found out, you know, homie wanted to fight me, I go up to the school, you know, with my little gloves on, ready to knock this nigga out. So when I went up there, he was nowhere to be found, you know what I'm saying? So I asked Harold, I seen Harold like, yo, nigga, where's Gino at? I don't know where he at. Why the fuck you asking me? So I'm one to punching a nigga, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't starting this video to start any shit or nothing, it was just the truth, you know what I'm saying? I felt like at that time, long time ago, he came at me crooked, so I rushed the nigga. But other than that, I ain't got no problems with homie, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to that nigga Diablo from folks, you dig? Other than that, after I rushed him or whatever, we got in a fist fight. Well, I don't really consider it a fist fight because he didn't hit me at all. A nigga pulled up in a gray BMW Beamer. And the nigga pulled up in a gray BMW Beamer. The nigga got out like a fucking caveman. It was a Hispanic man. And he pushed me off the little dude, which I was fighting or whatever. And he told everybody to bounce on some New York undercover type shit. So basically, after the confrontation took place, the nigga Ramir banged on me. And after he banged on me, I told the nigga where I was from. And he told me where he was from. And everybody pretty much departed ways. So the point of me of bringing this motherfucking, you know, this situation up is, you know what I'm saying, 1, I would love to say rest in peace to Monica Davis. 3, I'd like to say rest in peace to Ramir. And 4, this big bitch ass nigga I'm talking about for Chaka Khan security guard the whole fucking time. The nigga Gary, yo. That's some New York undercover bullshit, B. Once again, that's eddy.mirrors at AOL.com. You dig? Yeah, I'm gonna touch on a quick topic. It ain't gonna be too long. I'm gonna look up too. So, but yeah, like I was saying, you know, during that time in 1997. I got released from juvenile hall while I was still fucking with Chaka Khan's son in the streets. It was some other dudes I was hanging out with, you know what I'm saying, in the city of North Hollywood. Now, these particular individuals, niggas I used to just smoke weed with or buy weed from in the streets, you know what I'm saying. If y'all go back to my videos as far as scums of the earth, or just scums, if y'all type that in as far as my YouTube video, y'all will have like an idea of what the fuck I'm talking about, because it's a lot of shit, you know, I let out as far as letting shit off my chest, you know what I'm saying, that makes sense on everything I'm fucking talking about right now, you dig? Back to these individuals, you had Gino, Elliot, and Harold. I wanna talk a lot about them, you know, later on during this film. But for starters, you know what I'm saying, Ben and Rome, like I mentioned in my last video, you know, them niggas was like real close with each other. Them niggas was always hanging out in school, you know what I'm saying, they was always like trying to do music with each other. Pretty much them niggas was on the grind, you dig? So yeah, so as far as Ben, you know, Ben was a singing ass nigga. I don't know if the nigga was in the church choir, but the nigga shit, he had a cool little flow as far as singing wise, but he was just always practicing a lot as far as practicing his vocal cords and all of that, you dig? At the time, this nigga had like a flat top, like dreads and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he, like I said earlier, he was a church going dude, you know what I'm saying? That sang his motherfucking ass off. But this nigga was affiliated with folks. The nigga was banging folks. That's all like he cared about, running with his gang in the streets. Ben was always talking about chasing his dream, and his dream was to be a fucking singer. And he was always chasing hoes, you know, whenever he had extra time on his hands, you heard? Now, as far as Rome was just a young player. You know what I'm saying? Long hair and shit. Always talking shit. Always stealing from motherfuckers. Like, the nigga was so foul, the nigga would steal weed and money from his mom's purse if it came down to it, you dig? Nigga was always wearing baggy clothes, You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about clothes that never fit him. It was on like some street clothes. Didn't give a fuck about shit. You know what I'm saying? He was always cheating on bitches, always getting into it with bitches. But at that time, we never called the motherfucker Rome. The nigga either went by Batman or Busy. The reason why we called him Batman, because he looked like Marcus Houston, and he always find himself in some shit. You dig? And the reason is sometimes, other motherfuckers will call him Busy, because he was trying to rap like Busy Bone all the fucking time, you know what I'm saying? Harmonizing, rapping fast and shit. And the nigga, like, those were his idols back then, you dig? And that's all that nigga was listening to, and that's all that nigga was trying to sound like, you know what I'm saying? Busy Bone, off Bone Thugs and Harmony. Ben and Rome were comrades, the niggas was best friends. The motherfuckers was aces, you dig? And both of them dudes was claiming folks, they had their little shit pumping in the streets. Now, Ben, he was rarely outside like that, you know what I'm saying? Because the nigga was staying with his parents, and I guess whenever he get bad grades in school, the nigga wasn't allowed to come outside. The nigga had a fucking curfew. And he was rarely being in the streets like that. You heard? So one day I decided I wanted to do a song with Rome, you know what I'm saying? Later on, during those years, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to do a song with Rome, so I was listening to some music at Someth House. When I was listening, we wanted Rome to do a hook on the song. So, we was trying to get in contact with homie, you dig? But besides all of that, what I was talking about earlier, Gino, Elliot, those motherfuckers joined the SA gang and all of that, you know what I'm saying? They joined, I don't know what made them do it, but you know what I'm saying, that was that. But yo, man, there's a lot of traffic going on right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into more of this story later, you know what I'm saying? If you want any movies, any new music, any exclusive videos that's straight from the motherfucking street, any hip-hop that's straight from the motherfucking street, holla at your boy ASAP, EDDY, period, MIRRORS at AOL.com. Once again, that's Eddy, period, mirrors, AOL.com. Once again, that's Eddy, period, mirrors, AOL.com. Dick! When I was locked up, I heard a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up in juvenile hall. I've been through all that shit. I went through Silmar, Central, LP, Camp Munns, Challenger, all kind of shit. Niggas was just fucking moving me around and shit everywhere. It was just gang banging was really the thing to do when you was in there. Like in the streets, it's pretty much the thing, but when you in there, you gotta rep something. You know what I'm saying? Juvenile hall out here in LA, it's not a game. You know what I'm saying? It's not a motherfucking game. I met little niggas, 13 years old, that was on their way to YA. It's all kind of. So when I was locked up, pretty much everybody forgot about your boy. Chaka Khan forgot about me. Some motherfucking bodyguard, which was the motherfucker that snitched me out. I'm gonna get into that shit too. Even my own motherfucking family forgot about me, dog. And it's sad, you know what I'm saying, that motherfuckers that you thought that was there for you and all of that. So when I got out of jail, like pretty much motherfuckers was looking at me different. I found out the bodyguard, Chaka Khan bodyguard, he made it seem like we was going to school, because, you know, Chaka Khan's son told me when we was both asleep, I was sleep on the top bunk, he was sleep on the bottom bunk. He's like, yo man, just go to the door and tell that nigga, you know, we're not going today. So I go to the motherfucking door, I tell this fat bitch nigga, like, look man, we ain't going to school, we're not going. That's that, we not going, dog. At 3:30 p.m., we had a session at a studio. It was a studio that this nigga had somewhere in West Hills, you know, in the San Fernando Valley. He was like more focused on that shit, because we was fucked up and high. I wrote my lyrics and I wrote the hook. He had his verse already memorized in his head. The record was gonna be fucking crazy, you know, and vibe with each other on some hot shit. So the bodyguard, he already had 3 cops in the house. When they came in the house looking for me, he didn't have to tell those motherfuckers I was there, yo. The niggas is already asleep. There's cops inside the house. The motherfucker let the cops in the house, dog. He let the cops in the gate. Fucked up. Because I somewhat looked at the nigga somewhat of a, you know, cool motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He had his times where he do bitch shit. A bitch nigga, but you know, like. So the motherfucker had these cops sitting in the I think they was pretty much like in the dining room area. You know, the bodyguard chopping it up with these motherfucking pigs in the motherfucking dining room, while me and Chaka Khan's son, we sleeping, you know what I'm saying? We was drinking on some Tanqueray, on some beers, smoking kush out of a fucking bong, you know, like, niggas was just out of it. So, the motherfucking police having some shit going on, man. Chaka Khan's bodyguard is a motherfucking rat. Because I was waiting to see that nigga when I got out of jail. I ain't seen the nigga. You know what I'm saying? When he was on the phone with me, I didn't know he was a snitch till after the fact. You know what I'm saying? I put it like this, to cut the bullshit. Chaka Khan, I look at her more of like Griselda Blanco. I look at this bitch as the Griselda Blanco of the music industry. This bitch shattered motherfuckers' dreams, shattered people, robbed people. You know, her bodyguard, she was fucking her bodyguard. The bodyguard was fucking my stepmother. You know what I'm saying? While I was incarcerated, I found out, you know, basically set me up. You know, they put some shit on me that didn't have nothing to do with me. It was kind of like I was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? And I wind up doing like 6-7 months in juvenile hall behind that little stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? But I started finding all this shit out through people that was being so fucking secretive with me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to see Chaka Khan. I seen her probably like 3 months after I got released. I say like, I think I seen that bitch like on Thanksgiving. I seen her at Thanksgiving. I didn't know all this shit that was going on till after I talked to her. And you know what I'm saying, like, this bitch really does a lot of fucking drugs. You know what I'm saying, like from cocaine to liquor to fucking meth, all of that, man, all of that. So everybody show their true colors when I got out, cause motherfuckers started switching up on your boy, you know what I'm saying? And Chaka Khan played a big role in that shit, because I put it like this: if your bodyguard locked me up and I ain't seen you in some time, why the fuck you act like you don't even know me? You know? What happened with the money that you promised me to give me to get my label off the ground? Like, this bitch act like she didn't even know a nigga, dog. And I did time prior to hanging out with her son. Then what fucked me up was I was still trying to hold a conversation, because I didn't know how it was to act around stars and all that. You know, I was only 19 years old. And when I was 19, you know what I'm saying, I was never around stars like that. Like, I used to see him, but I wasn't with all the hugging, taking pictures shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to give a lot of niggas, it was really no communication there, you know what I'm saying? No shout outs, none of that. Like, bitch, you know me. Bitch, this ain't a motherfucking game. I know who your son is. I know your fucking daughter. I know your son, Damian Holland. I knew where your mother stayed, which was his grandma. I was there when the fucking your son was wrestling with your brother over some fucking crack, because your crack-headed brother wanted some money from you. You didn't have no money, so you gave the nigga some fucking crack. He wasn't pleased with the crack you gave him, so you guys started arguing. And her son, D, which was the motherfucker that tried to break up the fight, you didn't do shit but calling out. When he's wrestling your brother over your fucking coke habit. You little piece of shit. Don't try to pull no motherfucking Diddy move on me. I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for the broken promises to take back that you made for me. You fucking fat horse. I've been with you at the Rose Bowl. I've been with you at the Soul Train Awards. I've been with you everywhere in fucking traffic. I've been with you in Beverly Hills, Santa Monica. The point of me making this tape is to let you know that you and your bodyguard is some motherfucking snitches. Bottom line. He's a piece of shit for taking from the youth. The youth. When I mean the youth, I mean the suffering black kids of America and this society. You glorifying yourself because you got these little Freemason rituals that you got going on with your fucking bodyguard. Who knows who your fucking bodyguard is now? You got shit new. You don't even look the fucking same anymore. With your long ass fucking nose. You know what I'm saying? And it's no disrespect to Griselda Blanco. The reason why I say Chaka Khan, she destroyed a lot of people's families, man. Just a cold-hearted demon. You know what I'm saying? And the fucking bodyguard, he was pretty much a snake, because the Freemasons don't believe in the Bible. But this fucking fat bitch is a fucking drug addict / Freemason that work with Jews that take from people. These motherfuckers suck the blood out of people to go out their way to get what they want. Word up. Her fucking bodyguard, his name is Gary. I know that fat fucker. His fat ass son was never shit. We talking about some fat assholes that ate up shit in the house, man. They ate. Me and Chaka Khan's son D, we was just in the room. Either, you know, niggas was either working out as far as lifting weights, you know, on the exercise bike, cause you know the nigga had some little shit in his room, you know, with the little pull up bar, do pull ups, you know, drinking 40s, you know, that was our thing, yo. Everything else was just satanic towards that house. Let me tell you how fucked up it was, man. Cause Pac passed away. They say he passed away in September. I don't know the exact date. Same year of December, I went to Chaka Khan's house. You know, cause I met the nigga like a little bit after that, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I was in New York when Pac got shot up, you know what I'm saying? And when I came from New York in September, that's when I checked in Canoga Park. And when I checked in the motherfucking school, I met her son, you know, we wound up being real cool. We was kicking it, you know what I'm saying? That December though, man, that December was crazy, man. You know, I go through the secret gate and shit. And please remind you, she was neighbors with Martin Lawrence, because Martin Lawrence was living next door on this side. She was like in the little corner house or whatever. So I went in through the gate, and we went to the motherfucking gate. When I went through the gate, went inside the house, like everything was dark. Her lights usually come on, and you know, lights usually come on when it's dark. You know, she put on a little lamp, straight up. And this is the motherfucking creepy shit about the whole shit. And this is when I got to understand what is a Mason, you know what I'm saying? I don't know everything about Masons, but this is what I got familiar with before I went to jail, because I wasn't too much big on what religion was, you know what I'm saying? So when I walk in this motherfucking house, I seen a black cat on top of the house, just ran away, like the motherfucking black cat ran away. The nigga already gave me the okay to come in the gate, because he sees me from, you know, like they had like a little surveillance camera system inside, you know what I'm saying? So I go in, it's dark, I see the cat, and the shit kind of tripped me the fuck out, because the cat had like red eyes. It was like some yellow reddish eyes, dog. But he ran away as soon as he heard me, you know, take that first step on the step. It was like a stoop. It was like a little stoop on the fucking floor before you go up to the door. And the fucking cat, I just heard wind like, the motherfucker disappeared within a motherfucking blink of my eye, dog. Bullshit you not. So yeah, the nigga D opens the door. He's like, oh, what's up? I'm chilling, my nigga, you feel me? He's like, what's up, you bring some blunts? I was like, nigga, you didn't tell me to bring no motherfucking blunts. If you would have told me, I would have bring it, nigga. So I'm following this nigga, but I advise you, everything is dark in the motherfucking house, dog. Shit, it was just crazy to me. So it's so dark in the motherfucking house, I had to like really follow him, because the nigga had like a white tee. He got to the door, the motherfucker had a white tee with some boxers on, you know what I'm saying? It was just like walking into a fucking haunted house, man. They watching some cartoons. I try to get a good look. I thought it was some Winnie the Pooh shit, but it wasn't. It was like a, I don't know if it was a bootleg of Winnie the Pooh. Like, it was just, you know how like nonsense that they had on this small ass bullshit television, you know what I'm saying, in the right room, and nobody was sitting over there. Say a living room, it was like a living room connected to an open room, like an open area, which was like a lot of space, you know what I'm saying? I think somebody was either doing yoga or gymnastics in that little small area, but it was like It's like a long hallway with a lot of space, but it was connected to a living room where they was watching their little satanic cartoon bullshit. And I seen a lot of candles lit in the kitchen. And I seen like a bright ass light, nigga, a bright motherfucking light that was coming from the pool that was outside in the backyard. So I'm peeping game. I'm looking at niggas out there seeing Paranormal Activity Part 3. It was just like a dark ass house with like not too much light, but a little bit of lights here and there you see. Cause I seen like probably like 4 candles in the kitchen. I only seen one light in the motherfucking backyard. You know what I'm saying? Cause the motherfucker didn't have walls like that. If you go towards the back of the kitchen, I promise you, dog, when I went to his motherfucking room, I seen like little statues. It was like an elf, an elephant. Let me turn this shit all in. Let me get real with you guys. It was like an elephant, a couple of elves, a Santa Claus. But like, I'm talking about like little ass statues. Little ass statues you could sit. It was like something like this kinda. You know what I'm saying? Something like this. You know what I'm saying? I was standing up and he was telling me like, hey man, I'm going through something right now. And I'm thinking like, you know, what the fuck this nigga talking about? You talking about you going through something. And he was like, I'm going through some shit. But he wouldn't tell me what he was going through. The nigga was just praying. He was I'm going through something right now. And I'm thinking like, you know, what the fuck this nigga talking about? You talking about you going through something. And he was like, I'm going through some shit. He was like, you want to get down and show your appreciation. I'm like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? He was like, I do this every night. With his head down to the carpet, praying to a motherfucking blunt. A blunt. And I swear to you, dog, I couldn't even get down and pray with the nigga because I don't know what type of motherfucking religion that shit was, man. Back then, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I didn't really care for religion like that, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to anybody's religion, you know, please forgive me if I say this. I'm saying I don't see no cross around, no Bible around, no type of books, no type of Son of God around, just nothing around that had anything to do with, you know, religion or spirituality. I was kind of twisted out the whole shit because I thought the motherfucker was a Buddhist. But nah, he told me he was a Mason. And everybody in his family is Masons. Shit got so real, his fucking bodyguard was a Mason. People say there's different Masons in this world. But I never thought I'd tell anybody this. I'm not. People don't know who this person really is. Like, this person is fucking sick. Paranormal Activity. I know niggas might talk shit about this tape, but that shit got a lot to do with her. It's like Paranormal Activity 1, 2, 3, 4. If you watch all those motherfuckers, you have a good idea on what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't even know if motherfuckers even got a book. One candle, taking showers in the dark, or walking around the house half naked, or, you know, I'm sure, you know, the bodyguard was walking around naked, because there've been times, you know, I see the motherfucker in the kitchen with just as fucking this nasty ass shitty drawers on. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking, when I say shitty drawers, I'm talking about like some tight ass, some Fruity Loom jump offs or whatever. You know, like I don't know, like Ving Rhames type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just in the kitchen offering me some motherfucking Kool-Aid. You know, I went in there just to get me like, I think I went in there just to get me like a you know, like one of them motherfucking squeeze pops. You know, you had like lime, grape, cherry, and all that other bullshit. I think I got one of them joints, man. I got one of them. I know it was an ice cream out the freezer. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was, you know, on himself some sweet tea or whatever, try to offer a nigga some shit. I'm like, no, man. You know, I'm good, man. Do you? You know what I'm saying? So I got me like an ice cream out the freezer and went back in the room, just tripping off the whole shit though, like. You know, like, it was pretty much obvious that when Chaka Khan's son was asleep, the bodyguard was going in Chaka Khan's room and fucking her mouth. And I'm not lying, I ain't trying to get no credit out this shit. I ain't trying to get no album sales. I'm just stating some real facts. And people that know me and knew of me know what I'm saying is some real. This September to the year 2001 from 9/11. So there you go, from the end of September till 9/11. I was pretty much everywhere with Chaka Khan. In the cars, houses, condos, her mother's house, her daughter's house, after shows at certain clubs, private clubs. And you get that movie Devil Inside, The Devil Inside or something. It's like a nun on there with some gray eyes, white eyes. I think it's a nun on the cover with some white eyes. You will see what I'm talking about. Because that shit in those movies, I was seeing that shit in reality, nigga. I'm not playing. The bitch is a crazy freak. And you motherfuckers are not believing. And what I mean by that is because I used to go with her in public. I used to go to Ralph's down in Woodland Hills. I used to go to Kelly's Market, Sprouts. I used to go, you know, we used to go groceries with each other. Like, I didn't have no money back then. You know, I was pretty much staying with her at the time because I was close with her son, you know, being in the studio a lot. And, you know, and the shit that tripped me out is when she records her music, she never shows you recording her music in the studio. You know, she records her music in the dark. I seen that shit too, but I didn't really pay no attention to it. Like I didn't really feel overwhelmed till I seen the second time and seeing how they pray with each other and all that. And the shit is fucking crazy, man. The motherfuckers had black shirts with fire coming out of it, skulls everywhere, a little bit of candles here and there. Bathrooms was closed, like you wasn't allowed to use the bathrooms during their little praying times. Or if they had some shit going on in there, they'll tell you, hey man, you can't use the bathroom right now. So I'll be like, you know, nigga, what's up, man? I gotta take a shit. Well, you just can't use it right now. But one time I used the bathroom, dog. I didn't use it. The bodyguard left the door open. I lied to the nigga. Like when they finished doing their little ritual shit, they was in the room. And I told him I need to use the bathroom, but I didn't go to the bathroom. I went to the kitchen. And when I went to walk past the bathroom, the door was open. and there was just roses everywhere on the floor. In order for me to see what it was, I would have had to turn on the light. And I didn't want to turn on the light because if I would have turned on the light, I would have exposed them as far as to myself on who they really were. But I got to see a little bit of shit. But that's their whole get down. They fuck each other. They fuck each other. I don't know if the son was fucking his own sister. I don't know nothing about that, but I know I had to separate myself from them for a good amount of time to understand what they had going on.
Pass that drop. Hey. Pass that drop.
Let me let y'all know about something about 420.
420.
Haze always blaze, I spit flames like a dragon.
Hey.
Killing soon to be famous and I'm faded off that pilot. Steady smoking hybrid.
Yeah.
Why you think my eyelids always tight? I'm Chinese. Smoking flight, that's my thing. Mountains, yeah, we climbing, flowing like Poseidon. King up in the jungle, yeah, we humble with the lions. They be dying, but my music stay applying. All the focus, we're devoted in the ocean, always stroking, smoking potent. Haters rolling, just that moment. Rebels bring the pain, while we flowing, smoking, drawing, choking off that jang. Always going stupid, always keep it G on truth. Smoking
nigga.
so much reefer, new shit Wiz Khalifa couldn't do.
Abstract flow. Abstract